I've been posting Instagram reels lately and stories showing my daily routine and what I do with my birds every single day. And they've been going over really well, so I wanted to make one special for you guys here on YouTube of what my daily routine with my birds looks like. So this is actually my routine in the winter time because I live in the state of Idaho and we get a ton of snow and we get all 4 seasons. So every season's routine looks a little bit different based on whether or not I can get my birds outside, and right now I definitely cannot. So you're gonna see 2 different setups. I have a setup in my studio area, which I have to go outside to get to, and then we have dedicated and converted our entire garage to be a setup for my parrots, and it is all temperature controlled. So it's pretty awesome. It's more awesome in the other seasons because I can open it up and wheel these aviaries out, but can't do that right now. So I'm just gonna see what the winter routine looks like. Yeah. Can you, what?
Will you give everybody a good whistle? Nailing it.
Wait, let me try again. Thanks, Cressy. Thanks. No one can hear me over you. You have a better whistle, Cressy. I defrosted my seasonal feeding last night, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this ready for the birds, and I have my sprouts ready to go. Oh, Barry. You gonna be my helper, Barry? Hold on, they're not ready yet. Picking up those. All right, so these are just brown flax seeds, and I grind them up to add to my seasonal feeding system just using a small coffee grinder.
What role does this thing play?
This is the quality control of BirdTricks. So the best way to defrost my seasonal feeding system is just to leave it in a sink or in a bowl in the fridge overnight, still in the bag, so it defrosts in the bag, but in case the bag leaks is why I have you add the bowl.
Not very helpful.
You can also, if your birds prefer a drier texture, you can strain this after you defrost it, just to get rid of any excess moisture. Personally, I find that the flaxseed absorbs all that extra moisture, so I don't do it, and my birds like this texture, so. Adding the flaxseed will just give your bird some awesome omegas and adds a nice nutty flavor to the overall batch, making it so that pickier birds will be more likely to eat it.
Not very picky.
She used to be very picky. Believe it or not. It's definitely hard to believe. Blueberry here came on an all-seed diet from your typical pet store situation, so the fact that she's so enthusiastic about a healthy diet is pretty awesome. And it took a long time to convert her. Probably, gosh, I don't even know how long. I know it took about a year to get her to eat pellets. She was easier about fresh food. Okay, so I grow my own sprouts. So I'm going to be adding these to my batch. I also grow my own microgreens, so you can kind of pick and choose, and I try to vary what sprouts I'm growing just to give my birds some variety, but oh my gosh, really? Blueberry, nobody needs you walking on their breakfast. But I kind of overdid it on these. These grew super amazingly, so now they're gonna be eating these for a while. So I'm just trying to add enough sprouts that it looks like there's quite a bit in every bite. You don't want it to be majority sprouts, but I also want to use mine up so they don't go bad. So I've added quite a bit in here. And this just varies by how successful I was in growing the sprouts or microgreens. Since I was very successful this time, they're getting a lot more. So Barry, I need to take this to the other birds. I'd love your thoughts on that. This is where the magic happens, right, Cressy? So I have my whole setup here, everything that I need, clean dishes, dirty dishes, hopefully clean dishes. Yes, because I ran it yesterday. So we have a little dishwasher. We keep all the bird dishes there and keep all their stuff here, and it's just really easily accessible. All right, buddy. Without fail, Jinx has pooped in his water dish overnight. Bub! This is really disgusting. He ate all of his pellets.
He just wants to make sure you change his water.
Yeah, it ensures I change my water. Cressy probably has the next grossest water because she's mixed it with all of her pellets. Oh, and she's ready for breakfast.
Fun fact, you can hear Jamie singing to Jinx from outside the garage and throughout the house.
Otherwise, he just does this and I feel rushed. He's like, Bubba, boo. Alright, Jinxie. Breakfast! Love you. Yum, yum. Okay, and since the bottom of the cages look gross, I'm just gonna quickly clean them. Cool. And I don't always take this part out. I have to cut it, bag it. It's way more time consuming, so sometimes if I don't have a lot of time, I just do that to clean the cages. My birds have the grossest water. I can tell this bird wasn't raised by me because the water's not that bad.
Looks delicious.
Okay, so I actually have my two Camelot macaws, Comet and Tusa, in the quarantine aviaries. And so I prepare their food in here and then just walk it out there. So I set that aside. Okay, so the next part is just cleaning up.
So this whole contraption out here, quite honestly, I kind of got tired of, and kind of grossed out of having bird dishes in with our dishes. And since we heat our garage anyway, having running water, a garbage disposal, and just like a totally separate spot for all the bird stuff seemed to make sense. Plus it made it way easier.
Oh yeah. Do you remember how many times I would like drop all the dishes walking inside?
Oh yeah.
So these dishes obviously stack, and when they're full of water, they get pretty wobbly. And so there's been a lot of dropped towers of dishes.
Quality control.
Pooped, I just wiped that counter.
Just want to make sure it stays clean.
Little tip, if you live in snow country, these little heated mats are the best. Comet, did you make this mess?
All right, so first things first, we gotta weigh these guys. Tusa's already ready to go. Oh boy, we gotta weigh? Good job. Did you see him reach his max height and then be like, I'm ready? You come? Oh boy.
So one thing that we do in here that I'm super proud of is when we installed the lighting, this is the left bank, the right bank, for that half and that half, is we put them on timers. So we make sure they get exactly 12 hours of sleep. They come on at 6:30 in the morning and the other one at 6:45. And then when they go off, same kind of thing, just in reverse to make sure that they get 12 hours, and we have it go off in 2 different banks so it doesn't just shut off immediately and go pitch black. Kind of gives them a little heads up that the sun is setting.
All right, so my macaws are the biggest toy shredders. This always takes the longest. You can see in the garage, I just got to like pull that paper under. That's not happening here. Everything will rip, tear apart, create a mess. So it's still gonna do that, but it'll create less of a mess if I get all the toy parts out first. And Dave's allergic.
Sorry.
Chunky toy parts in a bag. Now I can finally do the cleaning of the paper. Oh no! How much do I have? Okay, well that's still good. Then we can replace that paper roll. So if you're wondering where we get these giant rolls of butcher paper, somebody was like, please tell me Amazon. Sorry to disappoint. We get them from Uline. And when we order, I swear they deliver like 3 hours later. Just kidding. They deliver the next day though. It's so fast. So yeah, but we love them. It's hardy, so it's not like newspaper where the second it gets wet, it's just gonna tear through. It's hardy enough, but also safe enough, and works for really big aviaries. So yeah, let's get a new roll on there.
So yeah, we designed these little leg brackets like this for the cages to rest in, so that there's a little bit of space underneath so that we can slide them. This is why we have 12-foot ceilings. Okay. So here's one of the reasons that these are able to spin is the metal sits on this little cap. So the cap is touching the wood, not the metal pole, so it allows it to spin off the roll a lot easier.
Yeah, how heavy are these rolls?
Heavy enough for 2 people.
You want me to help?
Yeah, please.
Oh my gosh.
I lost my cap.
You lost the cap? Alright, next time you get to use a new roll. It's breakfast time. Who wants breakfast first? Come over. Come on, kids. Come on over. Where are you going?
He's gonna hop.
Come on. Breakfast time. You want help? Oh my gosh, cute. Cute. Alright, Tommy, you don't have to work that hard.
I know who's your favorite.
Not favorites, just who's the most enthusiastic. No, it wasn't you.
Tusa didn't get a kiss. Favorites.
He was too enthusiastic. You know, when a bird just wants to go somewhere.
Ooh, this is the part you're talking about where they spill.
Yeah, because there's no fancy schmancy dishwasher sink.
Ow! I got booby trapped, man.
Here it looks really good. Nice. Oh, how cute are you? How cute are you?
Favorites. Tusa didn't get that lovin'.
Stop it. Stop it. Oh my gosh. So one of the things that's also part of my daily routine with my birds is just checking out all the toys, making sure if any of them have been well used that I am getting rid of them. So let's see what you've done. Tegan toy still looks pretty usable. Oh, excuse you.
Specifically checking out things that could be just dangerous later that they could get caught in.
And I just need to be aware of when to decide to take a toy out because it's no longer as beneficial. The other thing I might look at doing in an aviary is just looking at the perching, seeing if anything needs to be replaced or washed. And then also if certain toys aren't getting played with or are getting played with and there's an empty spot there, I might take some bundle of toy and move it around. This aviary looks really good, but I find that my more active birds like my Camelot's Comet Tusa, I have to do this every single day. But it's really good to just sort of keep an eye out for it every day in case there's something that you just goes unnoticed one day. Oh my gosh, unlike you, you're not going unnoticed. So something I found the other day was I actually noticed this quick link had rusted. And so I was like, oh, I need to get that out of there. And I've had this swing for a really long time and my birds have never chewed it. And as you can tell, one of the birds decided to definitely go for it. So I took the whole thing out. You can see that it has this like nasty wire underneath. I do not want my birds getting access to any of this, so it came out immediately as soon as I saw that a bird had played with it. So these are great if your birds don't destroy them and just sit on this. This is really nice on their feet, but if they destroy it like this, it's gotta go. It's over. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing this video of my daily routine with my birds. Some things that I may have left out is when I have to revamp toys or shower my birds or what have you. So those are things that happen on the daily, but maybe not necessarily bright and early in the morning. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you want to learn more about my cage setups, you can learn more at birdtrickscages.com. And I'll see you in the next video.
Why you gotta be so cute?